Alright guys, welcome to another episode of No Holds Barred Wrestling Radio. My name is Kyle, I'm your host. Alongside with me, I got my co-host as always, Phil.
Hello.
And my match technician, Brandon.
Hey.
And here we go, the go-home show for Extreme Rules,
yes.
Raw. Opening up on an interesting segment, actually. This is probably one of the craziest, I'll put scariest, and most amazing promos I've ever seen in a long time. We had John Cena in the ring with the cage down. The cage music theme actually making its comeback there, Phil. I know you noted that in the beginning.
Yeah, the cage, for some reason, it has its own theme song, and it's been the same for a while.
Yeah. And we had John Cena again, as we wanted to catch on. It didn't. The John Cena sucks, and his theme is not catching on. But anyways, John Cena in the ring. Comes down to shoot his promo. He had actually started the promo off as like a heel sort of promo, asking the crowd, "Oh, why did you guys vote for me last week? Why did you vote for all three members of the Wives to face me?" And it almost looked like John Cena was sort of leaning towards a heel turn, but again, John Cena, his hustle, loyalty, and respect campaign.
Make a wish.
Make a wish. He can't really turn heel. He's asking the crowd to not be drawn in by Bray Wyatt, saying that one day will have to step aside for the new talent to come in, and he loves that. And he starts ripping on Bray Wyatt for a bit, talking about the Extreme Rules match coming up. And then Bray Wyatt makes his entrance. Holy crap, this was kind of creepy. The lights go out. We just hear a kid voice singing The Whole World's in His Hands. And as the lights come on, we see a huge choir in all black robes on the stage singing the song. And then again, lights going out. We have Bray Wyatt making his entrance. The kids following him to the ring, singing the song. I guess different lyrics that we haven't heard yet of the song, and a couple of Bray Wyatt's inputted lyrics. And I guess the kids surround the ring, and they all have that lamb mask that Eric Rowan wears around. That was creepy, Phil. Even the look on John Cena's face was pretty creepy.
Yeah, as we all know, John Cena's main demographic for his fans are like the young kids and stuff. So Bray Wyatt using a choir of kids to intimidate John Cena, that was definitely a smart move. And John Cena was visibly shaken by this. And yeah, but it was just this segment was interesting for two reasons: for the choir of kids surrounding the ring with Eric Rowan mask, but also because of John Cena. Like usually he panders to the crowd. He's like, "Oh, the universe, you guys voted against me. You guys are." Like, the universe, you can do whatever you want. That's what I love about Raw. Yeah, but this time, he's like, yeah, you guys, what are you guys doing? Why did you vote for me to have no chance last week? So, yeah, definitely an interesting opening segment for Raw tonight.
Yep, Bray Wyatt scaring the living shit out of John Cena before their Extreme Rules match. And John Cena did look like he took a shit in the ring, man. He was scared beyond shitless after this promo. Alright, on to match number 1 now. We have the WWE Tag Team Championships, the opening match on Raw tonight. We had the Usos against our boys, Ryback, so getting their title shot. Brandon, what did you get out of this match?
It was actually a pretty good match for Ryback. Like I said, they've been impressing us lately. Jay countered a big splash by Ryback, sorry. And then the Usos come in the ring, and they hit a flying Usos to Ryback. And then Jimmy is shown favoring his leg as it goes to commercial. After they come back from break, Michael Cole said that the doctors attended to Jey Uso during the break, showing that he's injured. So Curtis Axel comes in, he hits a standing elbow drop from the second rope. Jimmy can't make the tag for most of the match, as Ryback was relentless on the attack, tagging in and out, working very well as a team. Jimmy counters a suplex, and he's able to make the tag to an injured Jay, who doesn't seem to be affected too much from his injured leg. He has a couple kicks, Samoan drop. Ryback comes back and hits a spine buster for a near fall. Sets up for the spear, but Jay hits him for a super kick, the near fall. Ryback goes for the shell shock, countered into a roll up. And then to end the match, Jay gets perfect plex by Curtis Axel. But he doesn't see Jimmy Uso going to the top rope, and he hits the Uso splash onto Curtis Axel while he had the perfect plex locked in, and they get the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, sort of a great clean win by the Usos. on top of Ryback, so who were kind of hot in the last couple weeks with their singles matches wins and their tag team wins. But it was actually an interesting win because Axel had that perfect plex locked in for a pin, and it was executed so well that Uso's giving off that jumping flying Uso right off the top there and landing on him for the pin. But great tag team match, I think, Phil.
Yeah, I mean, I love that finish. I mean, Curtis Axel hitting that perfect plex, and then he's like perfectly positioned to be hit by that splash. And yeah, the Usos retaining. I don't know who's next in line for the tag team titles now.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to see for Extreme Rules because they haven't announced anything. Maybe we'll see something on SmackDown or main event. But other than that, we move on to match number 2. We have Sheamus against Titus O'Neil. Right in the beginning, though, this was interesting. Sheamus making his entrance and Titus O'Neil coming up from behind him as vintage WWE, I guess. The heel coming out and attacking the face, making his entrance and just beating the crap out of him around the ring, and then the match started from there. Brendan, what did you get out of the match afterwards?
So the match started. Sheamus is clearly hurt. He's barely gets back up in time for the ref to start the match. The match does get started. Titus O'Neil continues the attack in the corner. He attempts to go for a clothesline in the corner, but out of nowhere, Sheamus bro kicks him, and the match is over.
That was freaking short as hell.
That was like a 1-minute match.
Why the hell was there a bro kick out of nowhere? How do you do this to Titus O'Neil? You racist bastards, WWE. My God.
Why was Titus attacking Sheamus anyways? Do they have a history recently?
Probably just Titus is a heel.
Well, they had a match on main event, but that's pretty much it. But still, how do you job Titus O'Neil like that? Such talent like that. Ugh.
After the heel attacks, a face, usually it's a longer match than a minute long, as Sheamus, is supposed to be hurt and not be able to just get a bro kick as his first move and win the match.
This is why I don't understand how some fans love, how people are Sheamus fans. He doesn't do anything. And how can you do a bro kick out of nowhere? How do you like someone like that?
There's 10 beats of Bodrum. That's about it.
Terrible. Maybe they're setting up for a match at Extreme Rules. We'll have to see. Alright, so right after that, we had the return of Hugh Jackman to Monday Night Raw. If you guys are unaware, last time Hugh Jackman was on Monday Night Raw, he one-punched Dolph Ziggler straight in the mouth when he was in a match against Zack Ryder, who's MIA right now. Who the hell knows where Zack Ryder is? Him and his last resort gimmick.
Getting jobbed by Rusev.
Yeah, man, I don't understand WWE with some talents these days. But anyways, it started off by Dolph Ziggler coming to the ring, talking about Summer and how he loves Summer, promoting the new X-Men movie that Hugh Jackman is in. He introduces Hugh Jackman, comes out, he hypes being on Raw, loves being on Raw, excited to be back. Talks about hosting Raw last time and says anything can happen on Monday Night Raw. And Dolph then talks about, do you remember what happened last time? And then Hugh says, I wasn't going to mention it.
Yeah, that's funny.
But then they do bury the hatchet together, and then what came after this, oh my God. Sometimes I don't know what WWE actually thinks. It doesn't actually really think things through. We had Sandow come out dressed as Magneto. Okay, face palm for one. God damn, man. Why the hell did you have Sandow dressed as Magneto?
Why is Sandow, dropping to that level?
Yeah, again, another talent like Sandow. He's a great wrestler.
But even his gimmick is supposed to be, intelligence.
It's great. Intelligence, and yet you're dressed like a fucking superhero villain in a useless promo. Anyways, comes out to Magneto and then talks about the movie again and does a stupid thing. Controlling the mic, Hugh Jackman's holding, I guess playing to the PG era kids still. God, I hate when WWE does this. And then Jackman gives him a hip toss and he gives a zigzag and end of promo. I don't think you guys want to talk about this promo? Nope, sucked ass. Move on. We got match number 3 up next. Jack Swagger versus Antonio Cesaro. Of course, Paul Heyman coming out, doing his usual promo. Actually, this was funny. He said, I'm going to go off character and tell a joke. He went, knock, knock. The crowd goes, who's there?
Mike?
Was it Mike, he said? Mike, and the crowd went, Mike who? And this was Paul Heyman's answer. Mike Client, Brock Lesnar beat the streak. I don't think there's going to be a week that goes by that he won't say that. I guess W is just using that. Other than having Brock Lesnar actually show up on Raw, even though he should be there after beating the streak.
I wouldn't be shocked if Paul Heyman continues this till next year's WrestleMania.
Yeah, he probably will. Anyways, out of this match, what did you get there, Brandon?
Pretty quick match. Swagger started off with a belly-to-belly suplex. Cesaro hit 2 gut-wrench suplexes. And then all of a sudden, Paul Heyman goes to the outside of the ring, and he grabs Zeb Coulter's mustache and starts yanking on it.
That thing's getting big. That thing's getting ferocious.
Yep. And then it distracts Swagger enough for Cesaro to hit him with a 1 German suplex for the win. You heard that right. Not a swing, not a neutralizer, just 1 German suplex.
An odd, quick ending to this match. Maybe WWE is kind of saving it. Maybe to have their match at Extreme Rules. Maybe the Extreme Rules is going to be like a good 15-minute match. But as we predicted, all three of us do predict, this is going to be a manager and superstar tag team match, which we really hope doesn't happen. But knowing WWE, it probably will happen. Other than that, Phil watched the finisher mostly. He actually made a good point. It almost looked like was it a deadlift? You said, Phil?
Yeah, like Cesaro practically lifting Jack Swagger, deadlifting him into a bridged pin from a German suplex. Just an amazing way to finish the match. Yeah. I thought that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's an interesting way. I'd like to see more out of the match, but again, WWE likes to twist our minds like that and give us some crazy endings to matches, as we've seen tonight on Raw so far. Other than that, moving into match 4, we have Cody Rhodes against Brandon's boy over there, Alberto Del Rio. Si, senor. What did you get out of this match, senor?
So, finally, Del Rio, actually, before the match even starts, I need to say something here. Alberto Del Rio, I don't remember the last time he actually had an entrance. His entrance has been jobbed about 2 months now.
Yeah, this match, both superstars matches were, and this is actually interesting. This is the first time I've seen in a while that both superstars' entrance were jobbed.
Yep, well, it's nothing new for Del Rio as he keeps getting bagged by WWE.
I remember his entrances, man. The way he came out with the fancy cars. I loved Del Rio back then. The shining showers. It's too hot.
Whatever. Not even going to get into it right now. I'm going to get into this match. Del Rio hit a perfect tilt-a-whirl backbreaker start the match. Cody did his, his vintage gold dust uppercuts. Might as well call it his own now. He does it so much. Then, bringing out some hardcore Holly, he hit a wheelbarrow kick to the stomach.
Yeah, that was some vintage hardcore Holly right there. Yep.
Del Rio fought back, hit his nice snap kicks, and he actually hit a super kick. And then after that, he applies the cross arm breaker and makes Cody tap out. Real fast match. And then after the match, Cody pushes Goldust away after he tries to go in and help him out, showing more and more dissension within the Rhodes family.
Quick little tease again, that the Rhodes brothers will split up. Again, like I'm saying for the last couple weeks now, we do think it's going to happen. They're going to split up and have themselves a match. Maybe they're going to say, you know what, that type of caliber match, they can actually put off a pretty good match. Maybe they're going to hold off to like a good pay-per-view, maybe Battleground coming up, or even SummerSlam. I'd say hold off till SummerSlam.
These two guys can put on a 15-minute match.
Maybe even a good 20-minute match. Goldust is still at that age right now. It's insane the amount of work he can do.
But big ups to my boy Del Rio finally winning the match.
A clean submission match.
There you go.
And as you noted too, he's going between both his old themes, Realiza 1 and 2. But whatever, WWE needs to figure their shit out.
One win-win streak. Here we go.
Going on to match 5, the match that I don't know why they keep doing this match. Like, I know they're having a match at Extreme Rules, but WWE needs to have Rusev face, more better type caliber superstars. This match was Rusev against Xavier Woods. I'm going to toss this over to Brennan maybe for 30 seconds.
Not even that, maybe 3 seconds. Basically, squash match, and then Rusev goes for the accolade, and then R-Truth comes in and attacks him. And then they push Rusev out of the ring.
Yeah, surprisingly, Rusev's getting dumped out of the ring for once.
He gets dumped out of the ring, and Lana tells him to wait till Sunday, and R-Truth and Xavier Woods stare him down from the ring.
Yep, just Rusev putting him over for their match at Extreme Rules. But after this match at Extreme Rules, they better not be another Vladimir Kozlov, as you said earlier tonight on Raw, Brendan. I'd like to see Rusev face another big guy type wrestler against him, maybe even a Ryback.
The big guy
face Rusev. Rusev needs to fight people like his caliber, not these squash matches. I mean,
yeah.
Enough. You can have at least 3 squash matches if you're going to make your WWE debut. You know, get your name out there. After that, face people your caliber. That's how you get your name even farther than what you are right now.
Maybe like a Rusev versus Mark Henry or Big Show.
Yeah, exactly. But we'll have to see after Extreme Rules. But heading on to match number 6, we had Los Matadores against Heath Slater and Drew McIntyre. Again, another match that we do not want to see anymore. WWE likes to push these types of matches down our throats a lot, and after a while, it gets to that point where, you know what, it's not worth watching anymore. And you even see it in the fans. The fans are dead during these matches, even though this was a crappy fan reaction tonight from St. Louis. You guys need to step that up. This match was just something we didn't want to see. A terrible match from terrible teams. At least it wasn't Hornswoggle and El Torito this time. But we did get announced during this match at Extreme Rules it's going to be a WeLC match.
God.
I wonder what a WeLC match is.
Isn't that discriminating? Little people call WeLC. I find that really discriminating.
I don't know. I'm guessing someone must have suggested it to El Torito and Hornswoggle, and they must have been, it's okay, whatever.
If they agree with it, I don't care. Yeah. It's still fucking WeLC. Come on, WWE.
At least it's the pre-show. At least we don't have to deal with it.
Man. WeLC? No way. Like, ugh. At least, you know what? At least it's the pre-show, which I won't watch now.
We don't even have to watch it.
No, I'm not watching the pre-show. No, I don't know about you guys watching, but I really hope you guys don't tune into the Wii show. The pre-show, the only thing I think, you know what, Brandon, I'm not to steal your thunder here, but the best thing that came out of this match is, you got it, Brandon, you got it.
The execution hit by Heath Slater, and a rare win for Heath Slater in 3MB.
Execution. We just saw the execution, guys. The return of Edge's finishing move by Heath Slater.
Yep.
Wow.
Finally, Heath Slater starting to show that he can actually do something in the ring.
This was probably the only good thing that happened out of this entire segment.
I wrote down nothing interesting. So,
other than that, WWE, screw you for not showing a replay of that execution.
That was perfectly executed.
Yeah, how dare you job that? How dare you? Like, do you agree, Phil? Do you agree that this?
I do agree because I missed it. So I would have liked a replay.
Well, I don't blame you for missing this because it's a 3MB Los Matadores match. Who the hell wants to watch that shit nowadays?
And it's a good point you made though. Like the crowd was pretty quiet during and after this match. I'm guessing someone backstage must be enjoying this feud more than the fans are. So yeah, but
I don't even think Vince himself likes this feud. I think it's one of the creative teams that is. Maybe it's a chick. I'm going to say it's a chick. I'm not to be sexist or anything, but you know what? Fuck it. It's sexist. It's a chick that's making this.
Maybe they have an 8-year-old on the creative, and he's
probably. It's probably Maddie B-Raps.
Maddie B-Raps.
Anyway, after this, an interesting promo. I think everyone was waiting for was Stephanie McMahon's apology. She comes out, says there's nothing she could do last week, and asks for Dan Bryan to come out so she can publicly apologize. Daniel Bryan comes out with Brie on the stage. DB supporting that neck brace from the 3 tombstones last week. He basically says Stephanie's full of crap, which I believe him. Stephanie is full of crap. I think she is behind all this, even though she looks completely innocent, because she's not. Knowing her history, she says her and Triple H did not want him to be champion at first, she admits. And then says DB is proud. They're proud of DB for proving them wrong, and Steph says that she wants to be sorry for everything that they've done. DB still says she's full of crap, DB still says she's full of crap, and just to make it up for, I guess Steph gives Brie Bella a title match against my girl Paige. No, what are you doing? How can you lower Paige to that standard after you've been freaking hyping her up for the last couple of weeks? You almost make her lose the title.
And then her entrance got jobbed.
Which made me fucking really pissed.
She got the ADR treatment.
Barely got to hear her theme, which is the best theme right now.
Yeah. So anyways, out of that Divas title match, Brandon, what did you get?
Well, it looked like it was going to be a decent match to start off, but Paige hit a perfect plex and followed by a superplex. So, getting all the plexes in there. Then all of a sudden, Kane's music hits. He appears through the ring, And
Yeah, that was really cool. That was really vintage,
Yeah.
kind of Undertaker / Kane-ish, coming in from underneath the ring and splitting it open and crawling out.
Mm-hmm.
Crawling out from the depths of hell.
And Phil, you got anything to add on this?
Yeah, just Kane coming up from under the ring, trying to kidnap Brie Bella. I thought he was going to succeed, but she kept kicking him and running away, and Daniel Bryan kept saving her. He eventually hits Kane in the face with the monkey wrench, knocks him down.
that was funny. Out of anything he could grab on the ring, he grabs a wrench.
Yeah,
And it smacked him on top of the head with it.
yeah, right in the mask. And yeah, basically Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella managed to get away. Paige ran out of there as fast as she could when Kane showed up.
She's a smart one.
Yeah, she was a smart one because Brie, at one point, remember when Brie crawled back into the ring after she already escaped? I mean, I know she probably was trying to check on Daniel Bryan, but it didn't look that way. It looked like she just meant to crawl back into the ring with Kate in there. Didn't look that smart on Brie's part.
But yeah, they still managed to escape. I'm guessing you were pretty happy that Paige retained her title from this match.
I am actually extremely happy.
Kane,
I love you, Paige.
yeah.
Love you.
So I guess she'll be still facing Tamina this Sunday.
And she's gonna win.
She's gonna win, yeah.
I want to see. You know what? She wins via Paige Turner. Calling it right now.
Yeah, got to see that finisher again.
Yep.
And Kane doing his raising up his arms and setting the ring post on fire and the entrance ramp on fire. Some pretty cool visuals. And then afterwards, Daniel Bryan is getting checked on backstage by the doctor. Brie Bella's by his side. Stephanie, in her most insincere voice possible, she's saying, "Oh, I'm sorry. I sincerely apologize." And Brie Bella says, "Just go away, you bitch."
Yeah, you bitch. Fucking blowing out the bitch card on Stephanie, and the crowd loved that. That's I'm glad they're using Brie Bella in this story here. Maybe they're going to see more of her too. I like to see that more of an interact, wife sort of deal. Maybe we'll see
Steph versus
it's a
Brie.
long run, but they could probably potentially see if after the Evolution thing's done, Triple H and Daniel Bryan with their wives in the corner mixed tag match. That'd be nice to see. Other than that, though, on to the next match. We had match 8, which was the finals for the Intercontinental Championship Tournament. We had BNB,
Yes.
Bad News Barrett against RVD, Rob Van Dam. Bad News Barrett giving his promo before the match, his regular promo on the totem pole, saying his usual stuff, saying he's going to win the IC title, and, just dissing whoever he had to face, which is... I love the Bad News Barrett character. Apparently Vince McMahon backstage thinks really high of him, and they're going to give him that push that he actually
I
deserves.
think everybody loves Bad News Barrett right
He
now.
has that good IC title type wrestler
Yeah.
caliber, which
Elevate
is good.
that IC title.
Yeah. What did you get out of this match, Brandon?
They started out on the outside of the ring. Barrett throws RVD into the barricade and hits his face off the announce table. They get back in the ring. Barrett hits his Winds of Change, and then he dominated most of the match by grounding RVD in the submission attempts. RVD gets a kick to the jaw, and then hits a clothesline. Cesaro comes out and attempts to try to get in the ring, and all of a sudden Jack Swagger comes right behind him, swoops him down, starts attacking him. RVD hits a Rolling Thunder, and then he goes to the top rope to attempt the 5-star Frog Splash, but then Cesaro comes down and distracts RVD enough for Wade Barrett to, get his composure back. RVD tries to hit the 5-star Frog Splash. Barrett gets the knees up, and then he gets up and hits a huge bullhammer to RVD, and Wade Barrett is the number 1 contender for the IC title.
Yep, our boy Bad News Barrett getting it done.
And then after the match, Jack Swagger just gets in the ring for no reason. Hits a Dr. Bomb, great move, finally see it back. On Cesaro, RVD comes in, throws him out of the ring, and then hits his 5-star Frog Splash on Cesaro.
Yep, I guess them three, I think it's probably teasing an Extreme Rules match. Those will probably be put together either on SmackDown or at the last minute. I think that'd be a good triple threat match. You can put a good up 10, 15-minute match. Other than that, though, Wade Barrett, congratulations. You deserve this title shot, and I hope he does. I'm going to pick Wade Barrett for the new IC champion at Extreme Rules, and I hope it's either he does win the title or they have such a good match that Big E wins and he does have a rematch and then does win the title in that rematch clause.
Well, they wouldn't have a tournament like this if it wasn't going to be
a new champion. Yeah. Or unlike Dean Ambrose, who's held the title for freaking I don't even know how many days now, but
he broke the record.
Yeah, he's the longest reigning U.S. champion in history right now. And we did find out on SmackDown there's going to be the U.S. title match, a weird U.S. title match. Our boy ADR, Ryback, and Curtis Axel versus Dean Ambrose for the U.S. title.
So whoever pins him first.
I don't see a new champion. I see the Shield helping Dean Ambrose out.
Yeah, 3 guys working together to win a title, but only one of them can win it. I think there's going to be some dissension there. Yeah. Dean Ambrose's reign, I think, is going to last. I'm hoping it's going to last over a year. I always like seeing year-long title reigns. But yeah, 2 interesting developments from the Wade Barrett and Rob Van Dam match.
I guess that's pretty much it. I mean, like, RVD did put up a good fight. Unfortunately, he's not getting it done. I don't see him being a champion because of his contract and how short it is and how much time of absence he can have. He can't really be a champion. It has to go to a full-time wrestler. But that's pretty much it from that match. All right, on to the main event. We have Randy Orton against Roman Reigns, I guess one member of Evolution and one member of the Shield.
Yeah, so the Shield and Evolution, before the match started, standing in the middle of the ring. And then Ric Flair would come out. He would make his return as expected.
Woo!
Yeah.
The H!
Yeah, he's back.
Wearing his shades indoors as his Evolution custom, wearing his suit, walks to the ring, and he's talking like Ric Flair usually talks with a slur when he's sober, but I think he was actually talking with a slur tonight because he was drunk.
Yeah, Ric Flair did look liquor up tonight, boys.
Looked like he had a good time being backstage.
He was dickered.
His classic Ric Flair. He's just saying how he used to have good times rolling with the Evolution boys, like addressing Batista, Triple H, and Randy Orton.
And his boys, the Four Horsemen, guys.
Yeah, four.
Shout out to the Four Horsemen and to the city of St. Louis. I've been here before, had some good times here. And then he would talk about, in a surprise move, he would turn around to the Shield and shake Roman Reigns' hand.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a turn double cross on Ric Flair's part, speaking so highly of Evolution, and then talking about the greatest team right now that's been dominant and looks good, and then turns over to the Shield and shakes their hand. And Evolution all looking pissed off, and then Ric Flair just leaves, just gets out of the ring and leaves.
It was an uneventful return, to say the least.
Yep. Anyways, out of that match between Randy Orton and Roman Reigns, what'd you get, Brandon?
It was actually pretty late in the night to have a match go on for as long as it did. It went over the time limit, the usual time limit of Raw. Roman Reigns and Orton split outside of the ring. Roman Reigns hit the suplex on the floor. Orton's had some tough times outside their last month or so, getting hit by that monitor and everything. Orton whips Reigns into the steel steps. Orton goes for the DDT on the ropes. Reigns fights out of it. And then he hits a running kick. And then Rollins, Ambrose, and Batista and Triple H start getting into a fight outside the ring. Roman Reigns hit the Superman punch on Orton and then goes straight after Triple H. As the bell rings for a DQ, Evolution starts destroying the Shield, throwing them off the steel steps in the barricade. Triple H hits the spine buster on Dean Ambrose. They throw the Shield back into the ring, and it looks like they're just going to totally dissect and dominate the Shield. And then all of a sudden, Seth Rollins comes off the top rope and hits a drop kick, and then Roman Reigns hits the spear on Triple H, and then the Shield stands tall in the ring as Evolution retreats.
Pretty quick main event there. The Ric Flair promo kind of making the time go a little bit over. It went to about 11:15 our time tonight. After the match, again, the brawl I predicted was going to happen. They did brawl each other. Evolution escaping and the Shield getting the upper hand on this this Raw and just setting up for their Extreme Rules match. I think that's going to be a really good match on Sunday. It shows a lot of promise. I hope to see Triple H in a more physical role. I'm hoping because he looked pretty in shape tonight, boys. But overall, this match, I saw it as a good, quick match.
Yeah, and basically, we almost saw like one of those classic Evolution ambushes after And yeah, basically when Triple H was about to hit the pedigree, the crowd starts cheering wildly. I thought they were cheering for the pedigree, but it was, I think they were actually cheering for Seth Rollins making the comeback and springboarding off the ropes and hitting Triple H right in the face with his knee.
Yeah, the St. Louis crowd trolled Phil.
Yeah, they trolled me. I thought it was like, oh, okay, you guys are cheering for the pedigree, blah, blah, blah.
Can we just add that we were very upset from the St. Louis crowd tonight? We expected more from them.
Yeah, this crowd was very, very dead. You guys, you know what? I'm going to say it. You guys sucked ass.
You guys pulled like Nashville, Memphis quality crowd tonight. I'm sorry.
You guys pulled shit like that, and then you guys are putting yourself in the same category as Slam City. Like, you guys are sucking ass right now, man. You got it. If you want WWE to come back, and you're probably going to get another one, they probably announced after it's come back to St. Louis, you got to give a better crowd reaction, though. You got to beat the SmackDown fake crowd, man. You got to be loud. You got to show that SmackDown is so fake that WWE makes it live. Which I'm hoping to do in the future when the network gets booming and it's on every country. They make SmackDown live on Tuesdays. Other than that, they got to step the crowd. Yeah, it sucked, but the match was good. Raw was pretty good today for the go-home show. I'm hoping SmackDown is even better since it did prove to us last week that SmackDown was better. We'll have to see. Other than that, I am your host, Kyle, as always, guys. Be sure to hit that like button, leave us a comment, subscribe to our channel, and follow us at No Holds Barred WR on Twitter. My co-host, Phil, as always, here. And my next technician, Brandon.
Woo!
Woo! And that's us, boys.